This segment is brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Soybean Update.
This is the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Teresa Brandenburg is joining us. She is from Osborne County and serves as the chair of the Kansas Soybean Expo Committee. And we just wrapped up the Kansas Soybean Expo for 2017 and looks like another success once again.
Yeah, we had a great crowd. A lot of farmers came out to really get together and network with each other, and we were really pleased with the attendance here in Topeka.
What did the discussion focus in on during the expo?
We always try to make sure that our expo agenda is really focused on what producers need to be productive and successful over the next year. So we started off the morning with some commission partner updates. We heard from the Soy Transportation Coalition, and we also heard from IGP Institute, talking about some of the things that have been going on with those organizations. And then we heard from our K-State guys, really just some great research going on for soybeans there. We heard from Dr. Bill Schapaugh, and he was talking about searching for genes and new gene combinations. And then we heard from Dallas Peterson, and he talked to us about weeds, the arch-nemesis of every farmer, and how we can really move forward in combating the weed issue here in the state of Kansas. We changed some things this year, but still a lot of really great recognition happened. At the luncheon, we heard from Tracy Streeter from the Kansas Water Office, and he spoke in depth about a lot of the water issues facing all parts of the state of Kansas, which was really great information to hear from him, and fielded a few questions from the audience as well. We also heard from Kevin Scott today. He is from South Dakota, a farmer from South Dakota, who is on the ASA Governing Committee. And then we recognized some board members that were retiring and some DuPont Young Leaders and some folks within the organization that have done some things over the past year.
And it's always a chance to honor those as far as what they grew last year during the yield and value contest.
This year we actually made a little change. Instead of honoring those yield contest winners at our luncheon, we gave them their own session in the afternoon so that we could really give them the recognition we feel like they deserve. None of anything that we do would mean anything if we didn't have the soybeans to market and to feed and all of those things. So we really wanted to give those guys that were really getting exceptional yields the kind of recognition they deserve. So we had an afternoon session where that was the whole focus, was talking about those yields and what the producers are doing around the state to meet those yields. And it was really great to see some of the successes we had. It was a great year for soybeans.
Teresa, as always, a pleasure, and congratulations on another successful Kansas Soybean Expo.
Thanks so much.
That is Teresa Brandenburg. She is the chair of the Kansas Soybean Expo Committee and a soybean producer from Osborne County, and she joins us on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Akagi.
Hope you enjoyed this week's Kansas Soybean Update. Stay with us after the break for more Farm Factor as Kyle visits with Monty Teeter.
I will take action against herbicide-resistant weeds. I will know my weeds, and I will stop them before they go to seed. I will do whatever it takes to give my crops the upper hand, and I will use multiple herbicide sites of action because every action counts. I will take action, this time for all time.